So from Vmath Live, make sure you click onto the My Results tab, and from here you'll see your whole class's results. This is early morning, so far in the last 24 hours we have 0 out of 11 kids have logged into to Vmath. My students didn't use it yesterday. On average, they spend 11 minutes per day. 15 points is their growth. One kid in the class, if you hit the tab here, it'll tell you Erica Villa has spent over 100 minutes online. One of my students, Matthew, has completed a module, and this is this week. And 7 kids have earned a trophy. And it'll break it down here from gold trophy, bronze trophy. I have 0 kids inactive, which means all of my students are engaged in Vmath, and one student, Matthew, is struggling, the same student who earned a trophy. Here's some graphs down here that you can read them on your own. But here's a class overview. Along the side here, it'll give you alerts, which kids are inactive if you have students who aren't using Vmath. Your struggling students, there's Matthew, and that S here says that he's been struggling, and A indicates that you've given him an assignment, which I'll show you in a later video. The learn portion is where they earn the trophies and the modules. The play section here is where the kids will race against the computer or a friend, practicing different skills, addition, subtraction, multiplication. This is how much time. This is this week's time, last week's time, the last time they've logged in, and how many problems they've solved altogether. And that's in the learn and the play. If you want to look at an individual student, let's see, I want to see what Matthew is struggling in. You can click on his name just like you can in Ticket to Read, and this whole page is just about Matthew. His last login was the 13th. He spends an average of 18 minutes a day in here. For his first module, it took him only 2 days to complete it. He's been struggling for 20 days on this module 2, and he earned lots of trophies here. But if I want to figure out where he's really struggling, if you hover over the S, estimating sums is where he's having a hard time. So I'm going to want to sit down with Matthew, give him a quick review on estimating sums, and let him go back in and work on that particular lesson for the module. This play section again is where they practice the skills, and it's listed here, each particular skill, how many problems they've solved, and when you see the zeros here, either they're not at that level yet, or maybe they haven't tried those practice sections, and you can encourage them, if you know that they have those skills, encourage them to use maybe one of the more challenging ones. A lot of the kids get stuck up here doing the 5 and 10 because they get really fast at it and they get competitive. So, and that's it for this section.